Hi everyone, welcome back to Triple Threat Profits, where we trade with a psychological edge. So, markets are range bound again today as we approach the CPI numbers on Friday. So, let's look through what's been going on. So, starting with Bitcoin, um, since I drew this line a few days ago, price has been really choppy, not really following this ascending channel anymore, right? We slashed right through it all the way back down to this 618 fib area, which is also the weekly support. Tested it again. So let me get rid of these. Won't be looking at that anymore. All right, so we tested this, bounced back up, came right down again, and then we're just going nowhere. So I expect this to continue chopping around this range and probably being capped by this trend line, purple one over here. And this was again all the way from the top over here, suppressing price down. Okay. Yep. So this chop until Friday. Maybe before that, if the big whales are trying to take a bet. If not, I have a slight bullish bias for a breakout towards 34-35K. Okay, so update on the trades that we had. Previously, we still had ApeCoin that was open. So what a waste here. But it happens in trading. So target was 645. We traded to a high of 643-ish and came right down, took out the stop loss and bounced back up, and then now we're just trading nowhere. Okay, so we're out of Ape at a loss. And yesterday, because of the choppy price action, there was actually quite a few trades to be taken. So, for example, for Bitcoin, like what I mentioned just now, this is the third time we're testing this level, and there was a nice entry here. So this is the 618 fib together with the weekly support. All right, and quite quickly, the trade was closed out with a profit, and risk reward was 2.12. Next, we have GRT. Okay, so this one, all the way from the bottom to the high, we have the 618 here, and also this was in line with daily support. So we bounced off this for a nice quick trade for 2.28 risk reward. Okay, next one we had yesterday was Algorand. This was a 618 of this big move here and a weekly support. Okay, held once, had a swing failure, false break, and then bounced back up, and then now we just bounced off here again, and this was a nice 2.25 risk reward. Next up, we had XRP. So this one, XRP looks quite interesting. Looking at this range profile, there is no clear price that is the point of control. This point of control is barely higher than this, and so on, right? So you got a big chunk of volume being done here. Okay, so and then we got the value high, value low. We bounced off the value low, which was also a daily support. So we had an entry here for a 2.94 risk reward. So for XRP risk reward, we could get a pretty high one, close to 3, because it's a top 10 altcoin. the stops can be a lot tighter. So if you see here, only a 1.2% stop loss. Okay, and lastly, we had IMX entered about the same time as the rest. This one was nice. We had this big move and fib level 618 area was here, tested it, also in line with the weekly support, and we have a really nice ascending channel here as well on IMX, and this was the bottom. It almost hit the target of 1.035, but it didn't. The high was 1.0345. Well, it's just a tick away. Right, so price came back down for another entry, and then now we're waiting. So this trade is still open. All right, potential trades that I'm looking at. For now, I can't really find any short setups, although I don't want to weigh in too heavily on my longs, especially before Friday. But it the setup seems to favor more bullish ones. So first bullish setup that I'm looking at is FTM. We have a potential entry here, daily support together with 618 fib, as well as the value area low of this range here since early May. Alright, so if price comes down here, I'll be zooming in on the 5-minute charts. And the other one is KNC. Oops, forgot to put this in. Right, so potentially here. Yep. This one lining up nicely, 618 fib of this big move here, and also a weekly support. Okay, so I'll be looking out for these two along with others as the price action plays out. So we'll see. Now that's all for today. Be careful out there with all this choppy price action. It's very easy for your stops to get hit, like what happened with Ape, and then Ape coin over here, and then next thing you know, it bounces back up. So if you're emotionally caught up in that, you may try to chase this bounce back up, and then it comes all the way back down again. So if you are not mentally prepared, it can be very frustrating and also wipe out your account pretty fast. So be careful out there. Alright, in the meantime, be sure to follow me on Twitter, where I'll be posting my trade journals. The link is in the description below. So as always, if you found this useful, please like and subscribe. Have a good day or a good night wherever you are. See ya.